Today we are reacting to Electric Light Orchestra, Mr. Blue Sky.
Hey!
Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
I am too.
Yeah. Every time we listen to Electric Light
ELO
Orchestra.
is amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Just like as a band, the ensemble, just the composition, just outstanding. You've not been disappointed once, and I have no doubt that we will not be disappointed today either.
All right. Well, before we start, though, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan, and we are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right, baby. And also, do us a little favor. Hit that like button, and also subscribe. Subscribe right now, or I will come for you. All right. Get into it.
That could be taken a variety of ways.
Why you had to hide away for so long? Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, there's a place to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, there's a place to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky.
All right, dude. This has to be one of the happiest, most go-lucky, fun songs we've listened to on this channel.
Yeah, I was thinking about it just like this is the perfect encapsulation of, I view it two ways. So one way is the obvious, just, straightforward, interpretation, which is, man, when it's winter, basically outside right now, it's snowing just out of the blue. It just dumped on us. And especially when you're just, in the dead of winter and spring finally rolls around the corner.
By the way, guys, it's not winter, actually. It's just snowing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying it's winter. You're just used to the cold. You haven't seen the sun in a while, and that first sunny day just feels so good. I remember taking my dog for a walk, and it was still the sun hadn't really come up yet. It was very early in the morning, and so it was cold out, and then the sun just came up and just hit me on the face. And I remember just feeling oh my God, that feels so good. And it just hit me. I'm now I know why cultures all over the world worship the sun for, centuries and thousands of years, because it just feels amazing. It's just that life-giving force. And then the other one is like when you've been maybe going through like a rough spell in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and then you finally just have a day where it feels like, oh shit, like I woke up today and I actually feel good for like the first time in weeks or months. And that feeling of like,
That's how I kind of interpreted it.
Yeah.
You know, and in the verses, you know, and he was like, what did he say? Welcome to the human race. Like, today's the day we've been waiting for. It's like, you know, there's a time where you just feel like so like, oh God, secluded, like so just like disassociated from life and the world and the happiness. And then it hits you. It hits you on that nice day, and you're like, God, I feel alive. Like, I
haven't felt like this way in forever. I feel like life is going to be okay, that things are going to work out. And, you know, the rainy days, at least there's a parting in the clouds for just this moment.
100%. All right, well, let's finish this up. What an interesting song to write. Like, just a great song. It's crazy because like we've kind of I discovered ELO on this channel. I never knew they existed. I didn't know who Jeff Lynne was, and they're honestly absolutely incredible. We've watched a bunch of their live performances. This is one of those songs like you hear, like I've heard before, like at least part of it in like a movie or something. Never would have guessed it was them, and now I have just this newfound respect because that is like a classic banger.
Yeah, it's great. I do feel like we almost have to revisit some of their songs and like put on the headphones and vibe out, because their music is definitely like so rich that like, especially just like doing some, you know, first time reaction. I think there's things that you just kind of pick up on more. So if you like sit down, lock in with the headphones from a live version to like the studio recording, the live versions were great as well. Like, don't get me wrong, but there's sometimes some of that music is just, you know, you just experience it fully when you're immersed, got the headphones on, and listening to the studio recording is, you know, an amazing experience as well.
Yeah, I think it's super interesting because, you know, I think the first ever reaction we did to ELO was Tightrope. And we just did the studio version, but it wasn't a video or anything. It was just a song. And then besides that, all we've done from them is like a performance many, many, many years later when they're older. This is the first time I got to like listen and see them at, you know, the earlier stages.
Their peak.
Absolutely incredible, man. Like, you know, the first time we listened to Tightrope, it was like when we first started this channel. And I'm not going to lie, like I was like, oh, this is a good song, but I didn't really grasp the importance of the band and the actual like majestic nature of it. And now I'm just like so fully enveloped. I mean, Telephone Line.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite reactions we've done to date.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So absolutely fallen in love with Electric Light Orchestra. Incredible.
Have your music tastes changed at all since you started doing reactions?
Like, yeah, for sure. In some sense or another, I would say I've always been open to music, like super open, but like learning about more music and discovering through this channel. Absolutely. I mean, there's so many songs that have added to my playlist. I found found respect. Like I said, I had no idea. If you would have asked me, 8 months ago or whatever, who Electric Light Orchestra was, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, that name sounds weird. Like, I don't want to need, I'm sure I won't.
I would it. Honestly, if you told me that, I would be like, oh yeah, what is that? Like some like hippie jam band? Ugh. That would be my reaction.
But they are so good.
Yeah.
And yeah. So to answer your question straight up, absolutely. I think I wouldn't say my taste have changed because I still listen to the same type of music that I always have listened to, but my mind is opened immensely. My heart has opened. My soul is opened. Music changes you. It really does. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. What about you?
No, I'm still the closed-minded
douche,
hateful douche that I was when I started. Yeah, definitely it's changed. Like I there's a lot of these songs that I knew on a certain level, but I didn't spend the time to really like give it a full. There's just different. Like I am a music lover, right? And there's just certain songs that I'll like put on and immerse myself in. A lot of it's like when I'm driving. I just feel like there's a certain like almost hypnotic thing that happens when you're driving around, just bumping music. Or like sitting with your headphones on. I like to listen to music like that by myself. With no other distractions whatsoever. And a lot of this music I hadn't engaged with on that level, or I thought that I knew it because I'd heard a chorus. I'd heard it playing on the radio in the background. So it's like, yeah, I know that song. I've heard it before. Yeah, I know that song. But it's totally different, when you give something your full attention versus being something that's happening in the background. So there's a bunch of music that I felt like I kind of knew, that having listened to it in here in this space and actually being like present and focused on what was happening, that it just like takes songs that are like, oh yeah, that's a good song. Or maybe it's even a great song to like, oh my God, I didn't realize like how just mind blowing this band is and just how intricate it was with the instrumentation, the switch ups. And so, yeah, a lot of the music that, I thought I knew, I didn't. And then there's a bunch of music that I had no idea about that I'm finding on this channel. So it's awesome.
Awesome. Well, if you guys want to be a part of that, if you guys want to join along our incredible journey, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And also, if you enjoyed this reaction, do us a favor, drop a like.
Drop a like. Come on, do it.
Just
do it now.
Just
drop it. Hit it with the like, you freaking slime ball.
Thank you guys for watching.
And we will see you on the next one. Peace.